I think it's actually a really good like confidence boost to our whole team that we managed to like grab 2 wins against New York and like play really well against like Shock and Titans. Because like they're the top three teams at the moment, and like we just proved that we just aren't like kryptonite to New York, that we can actually play against like the Shock and Titans and like grab actual like maps out of them and make it like a really close series.
So it's definitely a process that we're going through, and we've definitely been getting better like day by day, without a doubt. Like if you go from our first match against Boston to now, you know.
We're nearing probably the level that we had with DeFran, with the 2 players, with Riot and with Baby Bay coming into this stage. It's just taken a lot of work and a lot of practice, but you know, we've put in that time.
The mentality in the team is really good right now. Everyone's willing to work really hard. And it's shown results, right? We're doing a lot better on stage now, even though we lost the 2 matches. And I think that plays a big part in everyone's mentality now, as they are still willing to keep working hard because they're seeing the results, right? They're seeing that we can do really good on stage, and they're all trusting each other. And if we keep that up, we think we could go 5-on-2 this stage, even though we lost 2 matches in the first week.
Ryan, bottom right. Bottom left. Yeah, bottom right. A lot bottom right.
Sorry, Mark.
We've definitely been way more like synergetic, I guess you could say, recently than ever before, and that's just something that comes naturally with time and like doing stuff together. You know, we're still a new team, even though, you know, it's been, you know, a whole stage already. The fact that we're able to show as much progress as we have and, you know, contend with some of these top teams, that's pretty PogChamp. Like the Shock game was so close. You know, that could have gone either way. So it's all just a process, and you know, we've had a little bit more time to mesh together a little bit more. So it just shows, you know.
I think we just need to look back. Like there was a lot of like little mistakes on the Shock and Titans game, a little less on the Titans game, but like we just keep working on them. I think we should be like in a really good spot to like start working towards like getting to playoffs this stage. With the 2 new additions, I think we could be like in the top 6, like in the bare minimum. But if we just keep working on the mistakes, we could be contender to the top 3, even if we just keep improving.
Please don't do this. Shit. Need to see your jersey real quick. Show logo. I need to see logo. 1 flappy arm. I'm gonna make it a big flappy arm. There you go. Another one. We got a bird head. Perfect. Holy shit. This logo is impossible to draw. It's supposed to be an easy logo. Alright. It's a masterpiece. I think what we really worked hard on in the week leading up to the Shock match is that we all really worked on our target focus and not just tunnel visioning on one target, but actually like swapping targets when we need to, spreading out our damage correctly and making sure that we do get those final blows on that kill. Because stealing damage wasn't our problem before, we're really good at that. But it's sometimes finishing the kills and like securing fight wins that way.
You mind?
They have line on top. Oh, they're coming close.
Go under. They went behind. Sorry, no self. Sorry, Mark, main.
Yeah, I don't think we were nervous going against Shock into that game. I think it's just it's like any other game. I mean, we played against NYXL, like we played against every other team this year. It's just got to stay focused, stay concentrated the whole time. You know, in the end, we did lose. It was a close game, but there's just, you know, there's a lot of stuff they do right, and there's a lot of stuff that we could do to prevent it. And I think for the most part, we had some good game plans coming into the game. Personally, I really want to be great. So whether, you know, because we lost these 2 games over the weekend, I think it hurt, you know, it didn't hurt my confidence level. It just made me want to work harder. So over this weekend, it's just kind of proved that I just need to work harder.
Their opponents, 7-7 overall in the standings, looking for another big upset win today. Let's hear it for the Atlanta Reign. representing their home state of Georgia today.
Playing the defenders on the point right now. Oh, and Super goes down too. So it's a good start for Atlanta. They're probably going to get some control percent going. Oh, Super drops Diva with the Earth Shatter now, and that's Daco out of the mech. That's a problem. Sinatra's got the grab, and even with the Shatter coming in, it doesn't matter. 3K for Joyobin at the end, and that was a round that Shock really kind of pulled out of the fire. Yeah. And it's going to be the extra damage for Risa for just a moment, but Popo Supercharger goes down fast. Doesn't matter though, because Baby Bay in a great position with this match. Nobody's getting close to him.
To Rain, they're here and they're trying to go ahead and snap this stage map win streak for the San Francisco Shock. I think that's basically going to do it right now. They have to force themselves back onto the point. They're going to barely get there.
Yeah, Popo tried to go for the charge, so Sinatra going to finish him, and the Earth Shatter all ready to go for Super. The charge on Masa just icing on the cake, and that is it. Blink and you miss it. Shock tie up this series with a win on Paris. Sinatra though, that grab gonna go in and try to trap Popo against the wall. There's Sound Barrier gonna keep him alive, and now the engage with Daco self-destruct. Finds two, Sinatra Violet down on the Zenyatta. Now Baby Bay in a lot of trouble. There we go, Moth finishes him off with the right click. It was a great start for Shock on the defense to try to prevent Rain from winning this map, but I don't think they're gonna be able to, man.
I don't think they're gonna be able to either. Moth is trying to get on the payload right now. That's a big shatter, but the Sound Barrier's already there.
As Super tries to turn it around, it was a nice effort with the Earth Shatter, but that's all it's gonna take for Atlanta Rain to take the lead.
It's like, this is the time to beat them, and you know what? They're on the cusp.
I mean, it's looking that way. One person from each team down here. Oh no! Atlanta Rain, everybody trapped where the health pack used to be, and that was a slaughter. Attack for Rain, shatter from on high for Super, doesn't land on anybody. They do scatter Rain a little bit, the payload nearly there at the end. 1 minute 18 remaining. There's the grab coming in now from Baby Bay. Finally, it's gonna be two from Daco.
Daco!
Gonna be under a minute.
Daco is such a hero in this match.
Baby Bay down though, so Atlanta Rain loses a lot of that defense, and Shock flips the point back again. Rain vacated long enough for that to happen, and now the knockdown. Erster gets put down in the pit, and it's gonna be the Sound Barrier just to try to keep Rain in the fight at least. They're switching it around, but Rascal with the kill on Erster. Again, it's an absolute problem, but it's not gonna matter.
Fuck, so close. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh, so close.
What a game. The way we did this week was bitter and really sweet, you know? Like, we obviously lost twice, but we put up two really, really good matches. I think the team is coming more and more together. I feel like our tank line is becoming really good at like helping each other, keeping each other topped up, and managing our health bars and how we're supposed to play the game. I feel like everyone's starting to trust each other a lot, which is really big in the GOATS composition.
처음에 시즌 시작하기 전에 상대가 누군지 알잖아요. 그거 보고 일단 긴장은 많이 했는데 그래도 나름 나쁘지 않은 결과 가져가지 않았나. 부족한 점을 확실히 고치고 뭐 채우고 가야 한다고 일단 느꼈어요.
Dinner on Baby Bay. If he eats my grab, I owe him Boba. If he doesn't, he owes me Boba.
Give me Boba.
I give you Boba. I'm the Boba king.
이거 있냐?
GG's, bye bro.
Someone get my phone, by the way? Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I didn't really let it get to me that much. But you know, I haven't had an intense game like that. Like not even New York was that intense. Where like it just like really felt like even like the smallest mistake you made would like lose you the entire series. So like I think I kind of choked a little bit against that, and maybe it has something to do with like it being my first game back because I performed a lot better against Titans than I did against Shock, and also them just being a phenomenal team that they were able to like take that win away, and like also them being in a situation like that already.
시즌 아니 스테이지 1, 2 때 한국 많이 가고 싶어 했잖아요. 그래서 갔다 오니까 뭐 더 한국에 있었던 시간도 재밌었고 다시 여기 와서 경기하니까 또 그것도 나름대로 휴가가 나름 좀 좋은 시간이었던 것 같아요.
I mean, Shock, they looked rough, they looked inconsistent today, but they had just enough in the end to keep the win streak alive.
I think we just got to keep working, you know, just keep doing our process that we've been doing. The results are like they steady keep showing, so as long as we don't lose our cool and we just keep staying on path that we're on and we don't get burned out or anything like that. Like, I mean, realistically, we should be able to beat any team, you know. We should be able to make playoffs if we play good and we don't lose our cool.
일단 제가 대회 때 좀 더 집중이라 해야 되나? 더 잘 되는 게 있고, 그리고 그러니까 제가 뭐였지, 뭐 궁각을 보는데 제가 하고 싶은 플레이를 딱 팀원들이 만들어 주면은, 그러니까 제가 하고 싶은 플레이를 만들어 주면은 이제 할 수 있는데 제가 딱 하고 싶은 플레이를 말하니까 그때 잘 들어줘가지고.
We're obviously looking forward to the end goal. I think one big thing is we're trying to get to this stage playoffs, so we have to win like every game from now because we just lost 2. But we're looking stronger and stronger, but we still need to secure those wins like we couldn't do in stage 2. We have to start doing now in stage 3 and 4, and it's going to be really important.